Question 1. What should you do when approaching a red light at an intersection? A. Continue if no traffic is present. B. Prepare to stop. C. Stop completely, then proceed when safe. Answer. C. Stop completely, then proceed when safe. When approaching a red light at an intersection, you must stop completely and only proceed when it is safe and legal to do so. Question 2. How do you handle a left turn at a green light? A. Turn immediately without yielding. B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians, then proceed. C. Stop completely at the green light before turning. Answer. B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians, then proceed. When making a left turn at a green light, you must yield to all oncoming traffic and any pedestrians crossing before making your turn. Question 3. What are the right-of-way rules when two vehicles arrive at an uncontrolled intersection at the same time? A. The driver to the left has the right-of-way. B. The driver to the right has the right-of-way. C. Both drivers should move at the same time. Answer. B. The driver to the right has the right-of-way. At uncontrolled intersections where two vehicles arrive at the same time, the driver on the right has the right-of-way. Question 4. Under which conditions is it permissible to overtake on the right? A. When the vehicle in front is making a left turn. B. On a one-lane road. C. Whenever traffic is slow. Answer. A. When the vehicle in front is making a left turn. It is permissible to overtake on the right if the vehicle ahead of you is turning left and there is room to pass safely. Question 5. What distance should you maintain from the vehicle in front during heavy rain? A. 2-second rule. B. 4-second rule. C. 1-second rule. Answer. B. 4-second rule. During heavy rain, it's safer to maintain a following distance of at least 4 seconds to account for decreased visibility and increased stopping distances. Question 6. What steps should you take if your vehicle begins to hydroplane? A. Brake hard and steer in the opposite direction of the skid. B. Slow down gradually and steer in the direction you want to go. C. Accelerate to regain traction. Answer. B. Slow down gradually and steer in the direction you want to go. If your vehicle begins to hydroplane, it's important to gently ease off the accelerator and steer in the direction you want to go to regain control. Question 7. Is it legal to drive on the shoulder to bypass traffic congestion? A. Yes, when traffic is heavy. B. No, it is not permitted. C. Only in emergencies. Answer. B. No, it is not permitted. It is illegal to drive on the shoulder of the road to bypass traffic congestion, except in designated emergencies. Question 8. How should you respond to a flashing yellow traffic signal? A. Stop completely before proceeding. B. Proceed with caution. C. Treat it as a green light. Answer. B. Proceed with caution. A flashing yellow light at an intersection means you should slow down and proceed with caution, remaining alert for crossing traffic and pedestrians. Question 9. What are the legal requirements if you are involved in a traffic collision with minor property damage? A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Exchange insurance information with the other driver. C. Wait for police to arrive before doing anything. Answer. B. Exchange insurance information with the other driver. If involved in a collision with minor property damage, you should exchange contact and insurance information with the other driver and report the accident if necessary. Question 10. What precautions should you take when emergency vehicles are approaching with sirens and lights on? A. Continue at the same speed. B. Pull over to the right side of the road and stop. C. Accelerate to clear the lane. Answer. B. Pull over to the right side of the road and stop. When you see or hear an emergency vehicle approaching with sirens and lights, you should pull over to the right side of the road and stop to allow them to pass safely. Question 11. What is the legal limit for blood alcohol concentration for drivers over 21 years old in Missouri? A. 0.05%. B. 0.08%. C. 0.1%. Answer. B. 0.08%. In Missouri, the legal limit for blood alcohol concentration for drivers over 21 years old is 0.08%. Question 12. What should drivers do if a traffic light is green, but the intersection ahead is blocked? A. Proceed with caution. B. Continue and block the intersection. C. Wait until the intersection is clear before proceeding. Answer. C. Wait until the intersection is clear before proceeding. Even if the traffic light is green, you should never enter an intersection unless you can completely pass through without stopping. Question 13. Are bicyclists allowed to ride side by side in a traffic lane? A. Yes, but no more than 2 abreast. B. No, they must ride in single file. C. Yes, without any restrictions. Answer. A. Yes, but no more than 2 abreast. Bicyclists are allowed to ride side by side, as long as they do not impede the normal and reasonable movement of traffic and ride no more than 2 abreast. Question 14. What are the penalties for driving under the influence of drugs? A. No penalties if no damage is caused. B. Mandatory participation in a drug education program. C. Fines, license suspension, and possible jail time. Answer. C. Fines, license suspension, and possible jail time. Driving under the influence of drugs can lead to serious penalties, including fines, license suspension, and even jail time, depending on the severity and circumstances. Question 15. What should you consider when overtaking a bicyclist? A. Speed past quickly to reduce time alongside. B. Honk to alert the bicyclist. C. Give at least 3 feet of clearance. Answer. C. Give at least 3 feet of clearance. When overtaking a bicyclist, it is important to give them at least 3 feet of space to ensure their safety and compliance with traffic laws. Question 16. What is required to legally change lanes on a multi-lane highway? A. Signal your intentions and check mirrors and blind spots. B. Change lanes quickly to avoid disrupting traffic flow. C. Signal only if other vehicles are close. Answer. A. Signal your intentions and check mirrors and blind spots. Before changing lanes on a multi-lane highway, it is necessary to signal your intentions, check your mirrors, and look over your shoulder to ensure the lane is clear. Question 17. What does a broken white line on the highway signify? A. Lane changes are prohibited. B. Lane changes are allowed. C. The lane is ending. Answer. B. Lane changes are allowed. A broken white line on the highway indicates that you are permitted to change lanes when it is safe to do so. Question 18. How close to a railroad crossing is it safe to park? A. 15 feet. B. 50 feet. C. 30 feet. Answer. B. 50 feet. It is safe and legally required to park at least 50 feet away from a railroad crossing to ensure visibility and safety for all vehicles. Question 19. What are the rules for parking uphill with a curb? A. Turn your wheels away from the curb. B. Turn your wheels toward the curb. C. Keep your wheels straight. Answer. A. Turn your wheels away from the curb. When parking uphill with a curb, you should turn your wheels away from the curb so that if your vehicle starts to roll, it will roll into the curb and stop. Question 20. What is indicated by a triangular yield sign? A. Accelerate. B. Stop. C. Slow down and prepare to yield. Answer. C. Slow down and prepare to yield. A triangular yield sign indicates that you must slow down and yield the right-of-way to vehicles and pedestrians before proceeding. Question 21. What actions should you take when pedestrians are present at a crosswalk? A. Continue driving as pedestrians must yield to vehicles. B. Stop and allow the pedestrians to cross. C. Honk to alert pedestrians and proceed. Answer. B. Stop and allow the pedestrians to cross. Drivers must always stop for pedestrians at crosswalks, giving them the right of way to ensure their safety. Question 22. What should you do when driving through a tunnel? A. Increase speed to clear the tunnel quickly. B. Turn on your headlights and reduce speed. C. Use your hazard lights to warn other drivers. Answer. B. Turn on your headlights and reduce speed. When driving through a tunnel, it's important to turn on your headlights and reduce your speed to improve visibility and safety. Question 23. Are headlights required during rain or snow? A. Yes, to increase your visibility to other drivers. B. No, unless visibility is severely impaired. C. Only at night during rain or snow. Answer. A. Yes, to increase your visibility to other drivers. Using headlights during rain or snow, even during the day, is required to help other drivers see your vehicle. Question 24. How should following distance be adjusted in foggy conditions? A. Maintain the usual following distance. B. Decrease following distance to keep other vehicles in sight. C. Increase following distance for safety. Answer. C. Increase following distance for safety. In foggy conditions, it's important to increase your following distance to ensure you have enough time to react to vehicles slowing down or stopping ahead of you. Question 25. What are the requirements when towing another vehicle with a chain? A. The chain must have a white flag attached for visibility. B. No specific requirements for the chain. C. The chain must be strong enough to pull the vehicle and not exceed 15 feet in length. Answer. C. The chain must be strong enough to pull the vehicle and not exceed 15 feet in length. It's important to ensure that the chain is adequate for towing and marked for visibility if necessary. Question 26. How should you control your vehicle when skidding? A. Steer away from the direction of the skid. B. Steer into the direction of the skid to regain control. C. Brake hard to stop the vehicle. Answer. B. Steer into the direction of the skid to regain control. When your vehicle starts skidding, it's important to steer into the skid to align the vehicle's direction with its movement, which helps regain control. Question 27. What are the restrictions on cell phone use while driving in Missouri? A. Cell phone use is completely banned while driving. B. Only hands-free cell phone use is allowed. C. No texting for drivers under 21, but calls are allowed. Answer: C. No texting for drivers under 21, but calls are allowed. Missouri restricts drivers under 21 from texting while driving, promoting safer driving habits among young drivers. Question 28. What does a double solid yellow line mean? A. Passing is allowed with caution. B. Passing is not allowed in either direction. C. Indicates a parking zone. Answer: B. Passing is not allowed in either direction. A double solid yellow line on the road means that passing is not allowed for traffic in either direction, indicating it's unsafe to overtake. Question 29. Are you required to stop for a school bus on a divided highway? A. Yes, always stop regardless of the direction. B. Only if you are on the same side as the bus. C. No, if there is a physical barrier or median. Answer: C. No, if there is a physical barrier or median. On a divided highway with a median or barrier, you are not required to stop if the school bus is on the opposite side of the road. Question 30. What should you do if a traffic signal is malfunctioning? A. Follow the signals of the traffic officer if present. B. Continue as if the intersection is uncontrolled. C. Keep driving as usual. Answer: A. Follow the signals of the traffic officer if present. If no officer is present, treat the intersection as uncontrolled and proceed with caution, yielding to traffic as necessary. Question 31. What types of vehicles must always stop at railroad crossings? A. All types of vehicles. B. Only school and passenger buses and trucks carrying hazardous materials. C. Only motorcycles and bicycles. Answer: B. Only school and passenger buses and trucks carrying hazardous materials. These vehicles are required to stop at railroad crossings to ensure safety due to their passengers or dangerous cargo. Question 32. How should you determine the right-of-way at a four-way stop? A. The vehicle to the left has the right-of-way. B. The first vehicle to stop should move forward first. C. Vehicles should move in the order they arrive, and if in doubt, the vehicle on the right goes first. Answer: C. Vehicles should move in the order they arrive, and if in doubt, the vehicle on the right goes first. This rule helps prevent confusion and collisions at four-way stops. Question 33. What action should be taken at a blinking red light? A. Proceed with caution after slowing down. B. Treat it as a stop sign. C. Ignore it if no traffic is present. Answer: B. Treat it as a stop sign. A blinking red light should be treated as a stop sign, meaning a full stop must be made, and you can proceed when it's safe. Question 34. In what situations should you use your horn to alert other drivers? A. To show annoyance at another driver's actions. B. When another driver poses a danger or is not aware of your vehicle. C. To greet someone you know. Answer: B. When another driver poses a danger or is not aware of your vehicle, use your horn to alert other drivers, only to prevent accidents or alert them to your presence if they seem unaware. Question 35. What precautions are necessary in a construction zone? A. Speed up to clear the zone faster. B. Obey posted speed limits and be alert for workers and equipment. C. No specific precautions are needed. Answer. B. Obey posted speed limits and be alert for workers and equipment. It's crucial to follow all safety guidelines in construction zones to protect the workers and yourself. Question 36. What do orange traffic signs typically indicate? A. General warning. B. Construction or maintenance work ahead. C. School zone ahead. Answer. B. Construction or maintenance work ahead. Orange signs are used to indicate the presence of road work ahead, prompting drivers to slow down and be cautious. Question 37. What should you do if you accidentally passed your highway exit? A. Make a U-turn immediately. B. Proceed to the next exit and find a way back. C. Stop and reverse on the highway. Answer. B. Proceed to the next exit and find a way back. If you miss your exit, it's safest to continue to the next exit rather than attempting to back up or make sudden lane changes. Question 38. What is Missouri's law regarding seatbelt use? A. Seat belts are optional for adults. B. Seat belts are mandatory for all occupants in the vehicle. C. Only the driver and front seat passengers need to wear seat belts. Answer. B. Seat belts are mandatory for all occupants in the vehicle. Missouri law requires every person in the vehicle to wear a seat belt for safety. Question 39. What should you do if you see a vehicle with hazard lights on? A. Ignore it as it does not affect you. B. Pass the vehicle quickly. C. Slow down and pass carefully or follow at a safe distance. Answer. C. Slow down and pass carefully or follow at a safe distance. When you see a vehicle with hazard lights on, it may be experiencing a problem, so it's important to pass carefully or maintain a safe following distance. Question 40. How should directional arrows on the pavement be interpreted? A. As suggestions for traffic flow. B. As mandatory instructions for lane usage. C. They can be ignored if the road is clear. Answer. B. As mandatory instructions for lane usage. Directional arrows on the pavement indicate how lanes should be used and must be followed to maintain proper traffic flow and safety. Question 41. What is the correct way to navigate a roundabout? A. Enter at high speed to merge smoothly. B. Yield to all traffic on the roundabout before entering. C. Ignore other vehicles and maintain speed. Answer. B. Yield to all traffic on the roundabout before entering. When approaching a roundabout, you must always yield to traffic already circulating within it, ensuring safe and smooth traffic flow. Question 42. What does a blue-colored curb indicate? A. Handicapped parking only. B. Loading zone. C. No stopping at any time. Answer. A. Handicapped parking only. A blue-colored curb typically designates parking spaces reserved exclusively for vehicles with a handicapped permit. Question 43. What restrictions apply to passing vehicles in a no-passing zone? A. Passing is allowed during daylight hours only. B. Passing is never allowed. C. Passing is allowed if no traffic is coming in the opposite direction. Answer B. Passing is never allowed. No passing zones are marked to prevent passing due to safety concerns, such as limited visibility or narrow roadways. Question 44. How should you react to a merging vehicle on a highway? A. Maintain speed and lane position. B. Increase speed to prevent merging. C. Adjust speed or lane position to help the vehicle merge safely. Answer C. Adjust speed or lane position to help the vehicle merge safely. Cooperative driving ensures safer merging for all vehicles on the highway. Question 45. What does a red octagonal sign usually mean? A. Caution. B. Stop. C. Yield. Answer B. Stop. A red octagonal sign is universally recognized as a stop sign, requiring drivers to come to a complete stop at an intersection. Question 46. What should be done if your vehicle's brakes fail? A. Continue driving until the vehicle stops naturally. B. Pump the brakes and use the emergency brake to stop. C. Exit the vehicle immediately. Answer B. Pump the brakes and use the emergency brake to stop. If your vehicle's brakes fail, try pumping the brakes to build pressure and use the emergency brake as a backup to safely bring your vehicle to a stop. Question 47. How should seat belts be worn to provide the best protection? A. Loosely to ensure comfort. B. Tightly with no slack. C. Snugly across the lap and shoulder. Answer C. Snugly across the lap and shoulder. Seat belts should be worn snugly with the lap belt low across the pelvis and the shoulder belt across the chest to provide effective restraint in the event of a crash. Question 48. How can you check your car's blind spots effectively? A. By using only the rear view mirror. B. By adjusting the side mirrors outward to eliminate blind spots. C. By turning your head to check before changing lanes. Answer C. By turning your head to check before changing lanes. Even with properly adjusted mirrors, it is important to physically turn and check blind spots before making any lateral moves. Question 49. What should you do if you encounter wildlife on the road? A. Accelerate to scare the animals away. B. Slow down and stop if necessary. C. Flash your headlights repeatedly. Answer B. Slow down and stop if necessary. If you encounter wildlife on the road, it's safest to reduce your speed and stop if necessary to avoid a collision. Question 50. What is considered aggressive driving? A. Following the rules of the road. B. Yielding to other drivers. C. Speeding, tailgating, and erratic lane changing. Answer C. Speeding, tailgating, and erratic lane changing. Aggressive driving behaviors like speeding, tailgating, and erratic lane changing endanger everyone on the road and are considered traffic violations. Question 51. How can you ensure safe driving around large trucks? A. By staying close to the truck's rear to stay in the driver's view. B. By giving trucks ample space due to their larger blind spots. C. By frequently passing trucks to minimize time spent near them. Answer B. By giving trucks ample space due to their larger blind spots. Large trucks have significant blind spots, so it's safest to give them plenty of room to maneuver and avoid staying in these blind spots. Question 52. What is the appropriate response to a tire blowout? A. Immediately apply the brakes hard. B. Maintain control and slowly reduce speed. C. Accelerate to regain balance. Answer B. Maintain control and slowly reduce speed. In the event of a tire blowout, it is crucial to maintain control of your vehicle and gently slow down to a stop. Question 53. At what age can children stop using a booster seat in Missouri? A. When they reach 4 years old. B. When they are at least 8 years old or 80 Albs. C. When they are over 12 years old. Answer B. When they are at least 8 years old or 80 Albs. Missouri law requires children to use a booster seat until they are at least 8 years old or weigh 80 pounds, whichever comes first. Question 54. What adjustments should you make during low visibility conditions? A. Increase your speed to pass through the area quickly. B. Use high beams to improve visibility. C. Reduce speed and increase following distance. Answer C. Reduce speed and increase following distance. During conditions of low visibility, such as fog or heavy rain, it's important to reduce your speed and increase your following distance to ensure safety. Question 55. What is the required distance for parking from a fire hydrant? A. At least 5 feet. B. At least 15 feet. C. At least 30 feet. Answer B. At least 15 feet. It's required to park at least 15 feet away from a fire hydrant to ensure that emergency services have unimpeded access in case of a fire. Question 56. How should you respond to tailgating? A. Brake sharply to warn the tailgater. B. Increase your speed to create more distance. C. Gradually slow down to encourage the tailgater to pass. Answer C. Gradually slow down to encourage the tailgater to pass. If someone is tailgating you, it's safer to slowly decrease your speed to encourage them to go around rather than braking sharply, which could cause a collision. Question 57. What are the steps to follow if you are involved in an accident causing injury? A. Leave the scene immediately to avoid congestion. B. Document the scene with photos and wait for emergency services. C. Call for medical help immediately, ensure safety, and wait for police. Answer C. Call for medical help immediately, ensure safety, and wait for police. In the event of an accident causing injury, the first priority is to call for emergency assistance, ensure everyone's safety, and wait for police to arrive for an official report. Question 58. What conditions allow for legal U-turns in Missouri? A. On any residential street. B. Where signs permit and when safe to do so. C. At intersections with a green light only. Answer B. Where signs permit and when safe to do so. U-turns in Missouri are allowed only where signs specifically permit them and when it is safe to execute the turn without interfering with other traffic. Question 59. How should you handle interactions with jaywalking pedestrians? A. Ignore them and continue driving. B. Slow down and allow them to cross safely. C. Honk to scare them off the road. Answer B. Slow down and allow them to cross safely. Even if pedestrians are jaywalking, drivers should always slow down or stop to ensure their safety. Question 60. What are the legal responsibilities during a traffic stop by police? A. To exit the vehicle and approach the officer. B. To remain inside the vehicle, turn off the engine, and place hands in view. C. To continue driving to a more convenient location. Answer. B. To remain inside the vehicle, turn off the engine, and place hands in view. During a traffic stop, it's important for safety to stay inside your vehicle, turn off the engine, and keep your hands visible, usually on the steering wheel. Question 61. What is the typical speed limit in urban residential areas? A. 20 miles per hour. B. 25 miles per hour. C. 30 miles per hour. Answer. B. 25 miles per hour. In most urban residential areas, the typical speed limit is 25 miles per hour to ensure the safety of pedestrians and residents in these densely populated areas. Question 62. How are school zones marked? A. With blue signs. B. With yellow-green signs. C. With orange signs. Answer. B. With yellow-green signs. School zones are typically marked with yellow-green signs that alert drivers to the reduced speed limits and increased pedestrian activity. Question 63. What function do rumble strips serve? A. To mark parking areas. B. To alert drivers to reduce speed. C. To alert drivers to potential hazards ahead. Answer. C. To alert drivers to potential hazards ahead. Rumble strips are used primarily to alert drivers through audible vibration that they are approaching a critical area like stop signs or that they are drifting out of their lane. Question 64. How should you react if a traffic officer is directing flow at a lighted intersection? A. Follow the usual traffic signals. B. Follow the officer's directions. C. Stop regardless of the officer's signals. Answer. B. Follow the officer's directions. Always follow the directions given by a traffic officer, even if they contradict the usual traffic signals, as the officer may be managing a specific traffic situation or emergency. Question 65. What type of information is provided by blue traffic signs? A. Regulatory rules. B. Motorist services and facilities. C. Construction and maintenance warnings. Answer. B. Motorist services and facilities. Blue traffic signs typically provide information about motorist services, such as gas stations, hospitals, rest areas, and more. Question 66. What driving adjustments are necessary during adverse weather conditions? A. Speed up to minimize time on the road. B. Maintain normal speed and use headlights. C. Reduce speed and use headlights. Answer. C. Reduce speed and use headlights. In adverse weather conditions, it is crucial to reduce speed to maintain control of the vehicle and increase visibility with headlights. Question 67. What are the consequences of not using a seatbelt? A. A warning from law enforcement. B. A possible fine and points on your driver's license. C. No consequences. Answer. B. A possible fine and points on your driver's license. Failing to use a seatbelt in Missouri can result in a fine and points being added to your driving record, and miles per emphasizing the importance of seatbelt use for safety. Question 68. How should you approach a busy intersection? A. Rush through quickly. B. Proceed with caution, observing all traffic signals and signs. C. Stop and wait for all cars to pass. Answer B. Proceed with caution, observing all traffic signals and signs. At busy intersections, it is important to approach with caution and comply with all traffic controls to navigate safely. Question 69. When can you safely return to your original lane after overtaking? A. As soon as you pass the front vehicle. B. When you can see the vehicle you passed in your rearview mirror. C. Immediately after passing. Answer B. When you can see the vehicle you passed in your rearview mirror. It is safe to return to your lane only when you can see the entire vehicle you overtook in your rearview mirror, ensuring enough space for safe lane changes. Question 70. What is meant by a no turn on red sign? A. You must stop and then proceed to turn on red. B. Turning right on red is prohibited. C. You can turn left on red. Answer B. Turning right on red is prohibited. A no turn on red sign specifically means that you cannot make a right turn while the traffic light is red. Question 71. How should you react when a bus signals to re-enter traffic from a pullout? A. Ignore the signal and maintain your speed. B. Speed up to pass before the bus merges. C. Yield and allow the bus to merge. Answer C. Yield and allow the bus to merge. It's important to yield to buses re-entering traffic to facilitate their movement and maintain traffic flow. Question 72. What should you do if your car begins to hydroplane? A. Apply brakes immediately. B. Continue at the same speed. C. Gradually ease off the accelerator and steer straight. Answer C. Gradually ease off the accelerator and steer straight. If your car begins to hydroplane, it's important to avoid sudden movements. Easing off the accelerator and keeping the steering wheel straight helps regain control. Question 73. What is the minimum legal parking distance from a stop sign? A. 15 feet. B. 30 feet. C. 50 feet. Answer B. 30 feet. You must park at least 30 feet away from a stop sign to ensure visibility for other drivers and the safety of pedestrians. Question 74. What might rapid flashing of turn signals indicate? A. The vehicle is changing lanes. B. The turn signal bulbs need to be replaced. C. The vehicle is turning soon. Answer B. The turn signal bulbs need to be replaced. The rapid flashing is typically a sign that one or more of the turn signal bulbs may be out and need replacement. Question 75. What are the regulations for securing cargo on the exterior of your vehicle? A. There are no specific regulations. B. The cargo must be covered with a tarp. C. The cargo must be securely tied down. Answer C. The cargo must be securely tied down. To prevent accidents and loss of cargo, it must be securely tied down and stable, especially when transported on the exterior of a vehicle. Question 76. What steps should you take if you realize you are driving the wrong way on a one-way street? A. Continue until you can turn. B. Turn around as soon as it is safe. C. Stop and reverse in the direction you came. Answer B. Turn around as soon as it is safe. If you find yourself going the wrong way on a one-way street, find a safe place to turn around as quickly as possible. Question 77. How should blind intersections be approached? A. Quickly to minimize time in the intersection. B. Slowly and with caution prepared to stop if necessary. C. With the right-of-way assumed. Answer: B. Slowly and with caution, prepared to stop if necessary. Blind intersections require extra caution due to limited visibility. Approaching slowly ensures you can react safely to unseen hazards. Question 78. What should you do if your vehicle overheats while driving? A. Keep driving to reach your destination. B. Pull over safely and turn off the engine. C. Turn on the heater to cool the engine. Answer: B. Pull over safely and turn off the engine. If your vehicle overheats, pulling over and turning off the engine prevents further damage and allows the engine to cool. Question 79. What is the protocol for yielding to emergency vehicles on highways? A. Move to the left lane. B. Stay in your lane and slow down. C. Move to the right lane and stop if necessary. Answer: C. Move to the right lane and stop if necessary. When emergency vehicles are approaching on a highway, moving to the right and stopping if necessary provides a clear path for them to pass. Question 80. What considerations should be taken when driving near parked cars? A. Speed up to pass quickly. B. Watch for pedestrians and opening doors. C. Maintain your lane position without slowing. Answer: B. Watch for pedestrians and opening doors. When driving near parked cars, it's important to be vigilant for pedestrians who may emerge suddenly and for doors that may open into your path. Question 81. What does a pentagon-shaped traffic sign signify? A. A hospital nearby. B. A railroad crossing. C. A school zone. Answer: C. A school zone. Pentagon-shaped signs are specifically used to denote school zones, alerting drivers to the presence of children and the need for heightened caution. Question 82. What are the proper techniques for downhill parking without a curb? A. Turn your wheels toward the street. B. Turn your wheels away from the street. C. Keep your wheels straight. Answer: B. Turn your wheels away from the street. When parking downhill without a curb, you should turn your wheels away from the street to ensure that if your vehicle starts to move, it will roll away from traffic. Question 83. When are headlights required to be turned on? A. From 1 hour after sunset to 1 hour before sunrise. B. At all times during the day. C. 30 minutes after sunset to 30 minutes before sunrise. Answer: C. 30 minutes after sunset to 30 minutes before sunrise. Headlights must be turned on during this time to ensure visibility and safety on the road. Question 84. What is the appropriate following distance on highways? A. 2-second rule. B. 4-second rule. C. 6-second rule. Answer: A. 2-second rule. Maintaining at least a 2-second following distance on highways is considered safe under normal conditions, allowing adequate reaction time. Question 85. What should drivers do upon encountering a slippery when wet sign? A. Increase speed to pass the area quickly. B. Maintain normal speed. C. Reduce speed and proceed with caution. Answer: C. Reduce speed and proceed with caution. Slippery when wet signs warn of potentially hazardous road conditions, requiring drivers to slow down and maintain control of their vehicle. Question 86. What are the legal stipulations regarding leaving pets in parked vehicles? A. It is allowed if the windows are slightly open. B. It is never allowed. C. It is illegal under conditions that can endanger the animal, such as heat. Answer: C. It is illegal under conditions that can endanger the animal, such as heat. Leaving pets in parked vehicles during extreme temperatures without proper ventilation or cooling can be considered animal cruelty. Question 87. How should you approach an intersection with a flashing red signal? A. Proceed as if it is a green light. B. Stop and proceed when safe, treating it as a stop sign. C. Ignore the signal if there is no visible traffic. Answer: B. Stop and proceed when safe, treating it as a stop sign. A flashing red signal at an intersection acts as a stop sign. Drivers must come to a complete stop and only proceed when the way is clear and safe. Question 88. How is reckless driving legally defined in Missouri? A. Driving slightly over the speed limit. B. Driving in a manner that shows a willful disregard for the safety of persons or property. C. Making one minor traffic violation. Answer: B. Driving in a manner that shows a willful disregard for the safety of persons or property. Reckless driving involves actions that demonstrate a clear lack of concern for the safety rules of the road and can include excessive speeding, aggressive maneuvers, etc. Question 89. What do white rectangular signs typically convey? A. Directions to nearby amenities. B. Mandatory traffic laws and regulations. C. Alerts about local events. Answer: B. Mandatory traffic laws and regulations. White rectangular signs are used primarily to inform drivers of traffic regulations they must follow, such as speed limits, no turns, and other rules. Question 90. How should vehicle mirrors be adjusted to reduce blind spots? A. To show a large portion of the side of your vehicle. B. To slightly overlap the view of the rearview mirror. C. To maximize the view of the lanes next to your vehicle. Answer: C. To maximize the view of the lanes next to your vehicle. Properly adjusting your vehicle's mirrors to cover as much of the adjacent lanes as possible helps minimize blind spots. Question 91. What are you permitted to do at a solid green traffic signal? A. Proceed straight through or turn right. B. Turn left without yielding to oncoming traffic. C. Stop and wait for the green arrow. Answer: A. Proceed straight through or turn right. At a solid green traffic signal, you are allowed to go straight or make a right turn. Left turns are also permitted unless otherwise specified, but you must yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. Question 92. What precautions should be taken before backing up a vehicle? A. Check the rearview mirror only. B. Physically turn to look behind the vehicle and check all mirrors. C. Honk the horn and back up immediately. Answer: B. Physically turn to look behind the vehicle and check all mirrors. Before backing up, it's crucial to check your surroundings visually by looking over your shoulder and using all mirrors to ensure the path is clear. Question 93. What considerations apply when driving near school buses? A. Follow closely to pass quickly. B. Maintain a safe distance and prepare to stop. C. Overtake on the right side. Answer: B. Maintain a safe distance and prepare to stop. When driving near school buses, be ready to stop at any time as children may be boarding or exiting the bus. Question 94. What visibility checks are necessary before turning at intersections? A. Look in the direction of the turn only. B. Quick glance in the mirrors. C. Full 360-degree check, including mirrors and blind spots. Answer C. Full 360-degree check, including mirrors and blind spots. Before making a turn at an intersection, complete visibility checks to ensure that there are no vehicles, pedestrians, or cyclists in your path. Question 95. How is a three-point turn executed correctly? A. By using the entire roadway width, signaling, and ensuring the road is clear. B. Quickly and without signaling. C. In areas with high traffic volume. Answer. A. By using the entire roadway width, signaling, and ensuring the road is clear. A three-point turn should be executed safely by using the full width of the road, signaling appropriately, and ensuring that the road is clear of traffic and pedestrians. Question 96. What rules apply to driving in bike lanes? A. They are reserved exclusively for cyclists. B. Cars can use bike lanes for passing. C. Parking is allowed in bike lanes. Answer. A. They are reserved exclusively for cyclists. Bike lanes are designated solely for the use of cyclists, and motor vehicles are not allowed to drive, stop, or park in these lanes. Question 97. How should you react to an intersection with non-operational traffic lights? A. Proceed with caution. B. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. C. Ignore the traffic lights and proceed as normal. Answer. B. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. If the traffic lights at an intersection are not working, treat it as a four-way stop. This means coming to a complete stop and proceeding only when it is safe and your turn. Question 98. Under what conditions may hazard lights be activated while driving? A. As a signal for others to clear the way. B. When driving below the speed limit on highways. C. When stopped or moving very slowly due to an emergency. Answer. C. When stopped or moving very slowly due to an emergency. Hazard lights should be used to indicate to other drivers that your vehicle is obstructed or moving unusually slowly, typically in emergency situations. Question 99. How should you proceed if approaching an intersection with an obstructed view? A. Drive slowly and proceed with caution. B. Speed up to clear the intersection quickly. C. Stop completely, then proceed. Answer. A. Drive slowly and proceed with caution. When your view is obstructed at an intersection, it's important to approach slowly and proceed with extreme caution, prepared to stop if necessary. Question 100. What does a yellow sign with black lettering typically warn against? A. Local attractions and amenities. B. Upcoming hazards or changes in road conditions. C. Legal obligations and regulations. Answer. B. Upcoming hazards or changes in road conditions. Yellow signs with black lettering are used primarily to warn drivers about potential hazards, such as curves, crossings, or changes in road conditions ahead.